Hello, everybody. This is Dr. McBrick, and in celebration of me being on vacation this week, I have pre-made this video for you. This modification of the Shrimp Shack. That's right. I can never say that right. The Shrimp Shack. That's right. From the hidden side, set 7042, we have modified it and made it into a shack that we can actually use in our city and on our beach in Figsdale. So here it is. Now, if you notice, the first thing that I did was to spruce up the front a little bit by adding this nice staircase. Now, the stairs are kind of tenuous as it is, given the fact that there's not much, there's no railing and they just kind of fall off the back there. But I thought this little dock coming out here would make sense. So I used some parts that I had from the old fishing store. I had bought an extra old fishing shack for parts, and I'll tell you what, it's a great parts pack, by the way. I put in some tiles right here, finished those up. I didn't put those fake wood stickers on here because I thought it made it look too cartoonish. It works well for the hidden side theme, but for this particular theme in Figsdale Beach, I decided not to do that. The other thing is they had the railing up here. Now, those of you that have been to lobster shacks or shrimp shacks, especially in New England in the United States, they go up to the top and you eat up top on top of the roof of the shack. Well, the railing that they had was just one stud up and it just was right through here. So I went ahead and made this railing a little more fancy and a little higher for mini fig scale. I also, because I added an addition onto the shack, I added a table here with some paper towels and some things like that. So I thought about putting a railing up, but you know what? In spirit of the original design, I decided not to put a railing up and try to keep it minimalist. Now, as we see on the side here, what I've done is I've added a door. So I actually added the door. It didn't come with a door. It just came open. And a lot of shacks like that are kind of open, but there should be a way to close the door in case you want to keep critters out or you need to close the place or whatever. And I added this whole other side, this whole other addition here. Again, using bricks and things and elements from the old fishing store extra set that I had. And I just basically added that particular section here for an extra kitchen and walled it in right like that. Everything else is pretty much the same. As you can see, I added, in terms of putting elements and stuff, tried to give it a little texture. The idea is if it is truly a shrimp shack or a lobster hut or something like that that you would find in New England and on the beach anywhere really, you would see that it's kind of rickety and all that sort of thing. And the model itself, the set itself from Lego, the Hidden Side set, is absolutely gorgeous. And so I went ahead and kept all of that. But what I did do is I made it into you could take off the roof, so you could take off this deck, so you can see down inside, and then you can also take off this part as well. So you can see down inside there, and let's see if I can get in here. Everything is the same, all the hidden side features and stuff. Now, you won't be able to use your phone for this because you won't be able to get to those color changing wheels. But anyway, the extra addition I added, as you can see, it opens up the kitchen quite a bit so they can serve the millions of visitors to Figsdale every year and the beach. And there's an extra stove and some sauce and some things like that, and extra counter space. So that's about it. It's not really that big of an addition, but it's big enough when you think of the shrimp shack the way it came. This extra space here gives the shack the ability to really kind of serve the figs of Figsdale. And then this right here, because of the way it's situated, the roof, it does, and because of this, and we had to keep this. I wanted to keep this because ultimately, if I want to go back to the original Hidden Side sets, you know, I want to make sure I keep all of that. But as we put this roof back on, you notice that there's kind of a little step up there and stuff. Well, I thought to myself, you know, I didn't make this level. And then I realized that the last time I was up in Maine in the United States, that I was at a shrimp shack, actually it was a lobster shack, and I was up on the roof, and the boards were all creaky and misplaced and unlevel and everything like that. So you know what? I'm keeping it like that because it really is an example of what these shacks are like when you go up top. So that is it, the shrimp shack, and I'm going to place it in Figsdale, and you can look for the Lego City Figsdale update. I think it's 33 at this point, but it will be dropping sometime the weekend of Thanksgiving, and in 2019, and so you can see that and see how this is placed in Figsdale. Anyway, that is about all I have. Let me know in the comments down below if you like this mock. Also, go to DrMcBrick.com and you can see this video here as well, and comment there if you'd like. There's all kinds of stuff on DrMcBrick.com. I've been building that site out. I am currently on vacation, and just in case, I'll say this disclaimer like I do in most of my videos. There are people still living and still at my house. So, and my big dog and my alarm system still works. So anyway, there's still people in the house. So don't try to come by and steal this wonderful mock, because we all know how coveted it would be. So anyway, that's about it. When I get back from vacation in mid-December, I will drop a whole bunch more videos and get back to mocking and get back to all the great, wonderful things happening in the city of Figsdale. With that said, this is Dr. McBrick. I really got to get a turntable. Signing out.